right. Greetings, Sliders fans, and welcome to Fandom Entanglement's 12 Slides of Christmas. Today we're reviewing Season 3, Episode 12, Season's Greetings. My name is Mike Bloxam, and I'm here with my co-host, Damon Sugamelli.
Hello, everybody. Merry Christmas.
And today we're happy to welcome the hosts from Catch You on the Flip Slide podcast, Joe and Ashley.
Hey,
Hello,
guys.
Merry Christmas, everybody.
Hi, I'm Ashley.
I'm Joe.
What to flip your names?
Yeah, that's the flip slide. Yes.
Flip slide.
I'm taking these off.
Yeah, go ahead.
Glad to have you.
Yeah,
Thanks
glad
for
to be
having
here.
us.
I'm excited.
Tell us all about the podcast, and everything you guys are up to. I know you guys do more than just the podcast too, so whatever you want to talk about.
Well, we do a podcast about once every 4 months. That's kind of our release schedule right now, because we both do a lot of other stuff. But yeah, Joe is a longtime Sliders fan. It is my first watch through, and we're just going through and reviewing each episode and mostly tying it back to Star Trek is what I do.
Uh-huh.
All right.
Joe, do you have any thoughts on what we do?
Yeah, I mean, me and Ashley have known each other since high school. And then after high school, we would run into each other at big nerd events like Phoenix Comic-Con every year. And Ashley is kind of a queen of the nerds. And I had been doing some other podcasts and just love Ashley. So I was desperate to do something with her. And I was like, "You've never seen Sliders? There we go." And that was 12 years ago. And we just finished season 3.
Wow.
We started doing season 1 in 2020. And
Oh,
I
yeah,
feel
yeah.
like we accidentally brought on the pandemic
We
because
did.
the episodes that we were watching and reviewing, like there were murder hornets, there was a planet. So
Mhm.
sorry, that was
Yeah.
us.
Whenever we get around to doing a new episode, a new horrible event happens in the world. So yeah,
Yeah.
our bad.
Yeah.
All right, we'll forgive you.
Thank you.
Appreciate it. That's why I came on, was for forgiveness. So I thank you.
Oh,
very
okay.
much.
Yeah, okay.
It's
Yeah.
the spirit of the season.
Okay.
Yes.
Well, so we got to be careful, Mike, but we can't spoil too much of what's coming.
Nothing beyond season 3. Got it.
Nothing
Right.
beyond
The 30-year-old
season 3,
show, I'm very concerned about not knowing what happens. So
I don't think anything comes up in this episode that
No,
spoils, so
no. Yeah.
that would lead
Yeah.
to discussions of spoiling. But we'll see.
I was going to say, it should be noted that you guys have covered this episode before on your own podcast, but it was, what was it, like 3 years ago or something, or 2 years ago, 3 years ago? I don't know.
legitimately, I think it was 2022. Like when I went back
Okay.
and listened to the episode again today, I think it was 2022. But it's
Okay.
in the same season as what we just finished. So I'm just not exaggerating when I said about every 4 months we release an episode. So
There was a moment that I noted in my rewatch of my rewatch on this time. There was one line from Wade that I won't spoil for Ashley, but you guys might get the reference where Wade is talking about how she's losing hope. That really bummed me out.
Yeah.
Hmm.
We'll
Mhm.
get there, I guess.
Zip my lip. This
Getting
show goes
real
through its ups and
spoily.
downs. Yeah.
Jemmy.
Well, this thing is, your mileage may vary with this show because it has its ups and downs. I was catching up on your podcast, and there's a lot of episodes that were like me and Mike did not like so much, but you guys seem to like them. So, like, okay.
I also feel like we like the episodes that we can talk the most trash about. So I think
That's
we
fair.
might have a different like standard for the episodes we like. Maybe.
That's
Yeah,
fair.
most Sliders podcasts, when Jerry O'Connell's really killing it, they're like, "Oh, this episode was great." And then most episodes where Jerry O'Connell is phoning it in, those are me and Ashley's favorites.
All right. Well, do you both have your best Sliders whisper? Like
Sliders.
Sliders.
that's pretty good.
Pretty
Yeah.
good. Pretty
So I
good.
ask everybody who
Thanks.
comes on.
You're collecting it, and then you're gonna do just one big intro video of everyone saying
Hey, there's an idea.
It's an idea.
ASMR.
You also have to do a montage of everyone's best slide entrance where they just like
Yeah.
Joe, don't you also do like stand up or something too? Like when you're not doing this stuff?
Yeah, I do I do less these days, but I still get shows in. But I've been working on some scripts with a couple of other stand-up comics that I'm friends with and stuff. And
Mhm.
we just got done doing a benefit show for food banks.
Oh, nice.
And yeah, we're looking to film some stuff starting in December in the new year. So that'll be fun and hopefully some people see it. So
Yeah, nice. Yeah, at the end I'll ask you guys where everybody can find you and all that stuff. So cool. All right. Do we want to get into it or?
Yeah, let's go.
Yeah, let's do it, Mike.
So this episode originally aired on December 20th, 1996. And the description from the DVDs say, on a world where people are enticed by consumerism and giant malls in the sky, the Sliders get jobs as mall employees in order to find the mother of an abandoned child. Arturo is a reluctant Santa, Rembrandt and Wade are his elves, while Quinn gets an administrative job. Meanwhile, Wade faces some strong emotions when she meets her sister and father. We have our regular main cast, Jerry O'Connell as Quinn, Sabrina Lloyd as Wade, Clavant Derricks as Rembrandt, and John Rhys Davies as Professor Arturo. And our guest stars, I didn't do a deep dive as usual. There just wasn't a whole lot of info on some of the folks, but the first one, Chase Masterson as Kelly Wells, will any Trek fan will know her as Lita from seasons 3 through 7 of Deep Space Nine. That was a treat to see her in this episode. We have Neil Roberts as Ted Burnson. And the only sci-fi connection I got for him was he appeared in the season 4 finale of Babylon 5 as Brother Michael.
Okay.
Alan Williams as Don Wells. Unfortunately, it was his only appearance on Sliders. I felt he did a great job as Wade's father.
Mm-hmm.
Stuart Fratkin as Instructor. And David, you mentioned here he has a Quantum Leap connection.
Yeah.
He was in the original season 2 episode Animal Frat. And
yeah, I remember that.
And you've noted something about Teen Wolf too. Do you want to elaborate on that one?
He was apparently Styles in the second one with Jason Bateman. It's sort of like the lesser known Teen Wolf movie. The one that's not as good. He was like a recast from the original Styles. Now, if you guys are familiar with Teen Wolf 2.
Oh, I'm familiar with Teen Wolf.
I'm not.
Big Teen Wolf guy over here.
First one's great. Second one.
Well, maybe David and Joe should start a Teen Wolf podcast.
That's how it starts. You do one podcast in a group, and next thing you know, you're off doing your own.
Yeah. I love the first one. The second one you can just skip. In my opinion.
Hard disagree.
Oh, really? Okay. What was that era when they were doing like this is them too, because it's the TOO. So it's like, this is a Teen Wolf also.
Exactly.
Anyway. All right.
All right. And rounding out our guest stars, Jacqueline Obradors as Carol.
Sure.
And then we have our co-starring Paul Messenger as Priest, Jodie Curtis as Ginny, Sean Flynn as Jason. And his biggest role was in a show called Zoe 101. Never heard of it. But I just wanted to mention he was the grandson of Errol Flynn, the famous actor from the 30s, 40s, and 50s.
Nice.
So
Really? And he was on
Right.
Zoe 101? Nickelodeon
Yeah.
classic?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Nice.
And Nicholas Keegan?
Oh, yeah, whatever. I have no idea.
That's a fun Irish name to try to say, or whatever it is, as kid number 2. Anyway.
Right. Okay.
Written by
Yeah.
Eleah Horwitz and
Mhm.
directed by Richard Compton.
Yep.
And we had Worlds Visited as designated by earthprime.com, Pygmy World, where they came from off screen,
Right.
and Mall World.
Mhm. I think they called it Jungle World when they slid in, though, too. When they were like,
Yes,
"Oh,
they
we came from
specifically said Jungle
World or
World.
something."
Yeah.
So yeah, whatever. All
Yeah.
right. So we always give it to the guests when the first impressions of the episode. So you guys, whichever one of you want to go first with what you thought of this episode when you first saw it.
Ladies
one of
first, Ashley.
And like I always talk first, so I was gonna let you have a chance if you wanted to. I liked the fact that one of the things I like about sci-fi is the social commentary aspect that you get a lot of the time in a lot of sci-fi shows, and this is one that really leans into that. I liked the anti-capitalism message. I liked teaching the children, arming the youth with truth, and so there were themes in it that I liked. It was also a very ridiculous episode, so it wasn't one of my favorites, but it was interesting overall, and I did like the themes that went through. It was good as far as that was concerned. I like how you say they got jobs to try and reunite a mother and her child when we'll get into what happens obviously when we talk about the episodes, but she just like throws the baby at, we call him Professor Gimli, but Arturo, because we're
Right.
friends, and is just like bye and leaves. So they're like trying to track her down, but yeah, it was silly. It was par for the course for this season of Sliders, I feel.
All right, Joe.
I think my first thought, as me and Ashley have been finishing up season 3 for the last 5 years, it was, I was so glad to see Professor Gimli back. It just it reminded me how big of a hole Arturo leaves when he's not a part of the group. So that was my biggest takeaway, was like, oh, thank God we got Arturo back.
Right.
The
And
second
no
thing that really
Maggie.
stood out, what? And no
And
Maggie.
no Maggie. Yeah.
Yeah. She would have been the sexiest elf. She would have had the sexiest elf. Like, why does this elf have a crop top?
That's weird.
The other thing that really stood out to me, because my family went to a trip to Universal Studios this year, was when they're on the escalator to Mall Heaven. That's 100% the escalator at Universal Studios. And then there's even a part when they're in the mall and it's all dressed up, but it's Universal City Walk. And I was like, I know that store, I know this store. So that also really stood out to me. Last thing before we get into it, first time we watched this episode, I was like, oh, that was a fun, cute Christmas episode, whatever. It kind of just washed over me. My wife is I probably shouldn't be saying this on a podcast with strangers, but my wife is currently about 8 weeks pregnant.
Joseph.
Wow. Congratulations.
Congratulations.
And it's our first. And for whatever reason, the lady abandoning her baby, the message of teaching the youth, like Ashley was talking about, Arturo talking about being abandoned by, I grew up without a dad. but his mom dies, and then he doesn't have his dad for 4 weeks. For whatever reason, well, I know the reason, but it hit me so much harder than it should have. And I'm taking notes, and I'm like, do not cry, dude. This is
No.
Sliders season 3. If you cry this episode, I will make fun of me forever. So,
Well, there's a point
but
later in the episode too where Arturo is just like really mean, and then he goes, "Don't cry." Like he just immediately goes, "Don't cry." That's
he said that to me.
He's telling you, "Don't cry."
He literally said, I was like, but I just thought, man, I'm in for a world of hurt this Christmas with all the Christmas movies my wife's going to make me watch. Every sentimental thing is going to break me open like a cashew or a pistachio. I don't know, what a nutted nut. So that struck me as I'm going to be a big sobby mess for the rest of December.
Oh, things hit you differently once you become a parent, or when you're about to become a parent. It definitely
Absolutely.
does. Yeah, Mike has 4 of them. I only have 1, but Mike has been through this for a long time.
We just got the heartbeat moment, and boof, boo. That was
yeah.
I walked out and I was like, that was cool, except for I wish you didn't poke me in the eyes, babe. And the nurse was like, okay.
They're cutting onions in the room, and that was rude.
Yeah, exactly.
And I'm finding this out right now, by the way. He did not tell me before we got on camera, so that was also rude.
I know. I did that on purpose, actually. I wanted to see what your face did, be able to have it recorded.
It just unhinged. My mouth just went. So, yeah.
I noticed.
Anyway, congratulations. I'm very happy for you. Love you guys. That's awesome.
Love you, Ashley.
Yeah. Aw. All right. Well, yeah, I do think this is a very solid season 3 episode. I think it definitely has some vibes of season 1 and 2. We kind of get into it. The Sky, I should say, we will get into it. The Sky Mall concept is a bit weird. We kind of said that already, but outside of that, I do like the message behind it. As you said, Ashley, we got the social commentary back, which has kind of been lacking for a while. We didn't really have that much this season, so it's probably one of the last times we're gonna get it, Mike. I think. I mean, I don't know. We got like the second half of the season coming up, and yeah, things are starting to go downhill.
Things will get very fun.
It'll kind of
you
get
got
fun.
Lots to look forward to. I'm
Yeah.
gonna spoil anything, but there's great things to look forward to.
All right. Well, you go, Mike.
Oh, yeah. Okay. Well, I felt for me it was one of the best of season 3 so far. It was nice to see a story that actively involved all 4 of the Sliders, and then including Wade's family as part of the core plot. It was good to have kind of that emotional touchstone, I guess. It could have been a slightly better story, perhaps, again, if it wasn't this impractical city in the sky setting where they only really use that opening visual to set it. It didn't really have any bearing on the story. We didn't have anything from inside that really made that mean anything. So anyway,
that's a good point.
There were some nice touches of humor that we haven't seen for a while. I mean, there were some silly jokes, but this, like, it was well timed, it was well written. I thought, and just generally, I felt it was a great holiday episode.
Yeah, I think so too. Yeah. Okay, so do we have an alternate history, Mike, or not really? Did we get one?
Not really.
Not really,
I think
right?
at some point someone referenced that a few decades ago they just really wanted to have people buy stuff all the time, and
I guess
that's where we live now.
Right?
Consumerism world.
Yeah, you guys didn't get anything like an actual. You didn't get anything out of that, right?
Like a pivot moment,
like a divergent
no,
point. No, not really, right? Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
It
just
was
that Charlie
like,
Brown
hey,
doesn't exist. Apparently, that's a big deal.
Yeah, Charlie Brown doesn't exist. It's just a kid I grew
Charlie
up
Brown.
with.
Yeah. Yeah, that's one of the knocks against the episode, I'll say, is there's no real explanation about why this world is like this. But
Mhm.
Yeah. All right, we might
where
as well
every
start.
mall is a company town.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Maybe
right,
they
we might
started
as well-
offering 50-year mortgages.
Right.
Oh, okay.
Maybe.
Oh boy, yeah. All right, we might as well start getting into it, Mikey. What you noticed, and as I said, anything you guys want to just chime in with, anything you want to, make fun of or talk about or whatever. And don't be afraid to call him Professor Gimli. I know that's your thing.
I was like, I'll try and remember
Yeah,
that
go
that's
ahead.
not his name, but
Go ahead.
that's his name in my heart. So
Go ahead.
I guess we open up and I don't know, they're saying something about Wade. I didn't quite understand that whole thing. Wade was enticing some pygmy chieftain or
Did
something
she
that.
say like
Yeah, she
hello to him or
smiled, which means
something?
that she
Oh, she
wants to have his
smiled.
baby.
how dare.
Okay.
That's what it was.
Yeah. That was one of the
Pygmies.
memorable lines I wrote down is how was I supposed to know smiling meant I wanted to have his children?
Oh, there you go.
Yeah.
All right, thank you. Because I was a little confused. I didn't want to rewind it and watch it again. But
Yeah, that's fair.
Turns out pygmies are big Andrew Tate fans.
You guys invited us on your show. So.
I know. I know.
But when they land and they're seeing all the nativity scene and all that, Quinn says they must have lost track of time on Jungle World when they're seeing it's nearly Christmas. But I hadn't really thought before about how they keep track of the calendar,
That's a good
because
point.
the timer doesn't do that
It
for them.
doesn't.
They
That's
must
right.
just
Mhm.
have to mentally be aware of what day of the year it is, and
Mm-hmm.
well, how many
And if the
holidays have they
days,
missed?
yeah, if
Yeah.
the
What's
days
that?
even align too, there's that.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Yeah.
the Earth might be on a different rotational axis,
That's
our
right.
axis on different Earths.
hmm
Yeah.
yeah.
That made me
Yeah,
think of that too.
what do
Like,
you think about that?
right. You even have Christmas on a different dimension, or yeah, that's a good point. Calendar could be completely different. And then Arturo does mention he delivered a little baby like that not so long ago. So it is a nice. We're not getting much continuity in this show in this season. Like
Mhm.
it's a nice continuity nod to the Prince of Slides, which was also written by the same Eleah Horwitz, and she wrote the same episode.
Oh,
Right. So
Oh,
I didn't
okay.
even think about the Prince of Slides. It's been so long since we've had Professor Gimli that I was just like, I mean, it's been a minute since you've been on Earth, and I just was thinking he was a doctor. He probably delivered babies, but you're right.
well,
That
we
was
He
literally
delivered a
just
baby.
watched it. So we
Yeah.
like just did
Yeah.
that episode basically. So
that's awesome.
yeah.
And I know there's continuity. Part of the continuity issues might be because episodes are shown out of order from how they were originally supposed to be released. So I wonder if like this was supposed to be closer to that one, or when was
Yeah.
Prince of Slides?
It was
I
like
think
2
it's
episodes
2
prior.
episodes ago.
Yeah.
Oh, so it
Season
couldn't get much closer unless it was literally one. But yeah,
Yeah,
Oh,
season
seeing
3
him
not
with
so
that
much.
baby,
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
yeah.
it was like,
Mhm.
please, why do we have to watch more of this without him in it? He was so
I
Oh,
know.
cool with that baby.
Yeah. Yeah.
Mhm.
You know, I was also thinking of when he was running for what was it back in for mayor or whatever with the female world or whatever. He's like,
Oh, the weaker
come
sex.
here, I need to
Yeah.
kiss your baby, right?
Yes.
He's come a long way.
classic.
Yeah.
Yes.
He just kissed an adult on the head instead of a baby in this episode,
Mm.
but that's
Yeah.
much later. So yeah.
Then again, there's the whole thing. Which Arturo is this? We don't know. So there's that.
Yeah, that is true.
Maybe it wasn't the
Mhm.
same one. I don't know. We'll beat that.
Turns out any
horse.
Arturo is better than no Arturo.
Yes.
That is
yeah.
Yeah.
true. That's true.
Mhm.
Okay.
Well, speaking of that baby, his mother escapes on the employee shuttle for the Sky High Plaza, and they learn they're only here for 2 days, which they now have to find that mother and rescue the baby from going to an orphanage, which we don't learn till later why Arturo is so hell bent on making sure that doesn't happen. Which
Yeah.
at first I thought, oh, why do they care? Like, I mean, they care, but why do they care so much? Or why does he care so much?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
But it comes clear
Yeah.
later, which is a nice foreshadowing. I think that was a nice touch.
Yeah, it is. Yeah.
I like the line that the priest had where he said that he hated Sky High, which not a bad movie. Sky High was pretty good. Mary Elizabeth Winstead early on, very underrated. But he says it might be in the clouds, but it's not heaven. And I thought that was a cool line.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So that was not the Stairway to Heaven with the
Nice.
But I mean, as far as they're talking about, we don't know why are you so obsessed with her? Like, why? Maybe it's someone he knows from back home or something. I'm like, if someone thrust a baby into my arms and then jetted, I would think about them a lot too. Like, I would have a lot of thoughts about them. Yeah. So that didn't seem weird to me.
Yeah. I will
Good
say
old bleeding
that
heart, Ashley.
I will say that the residential mall in the clouds concept does kind of remind me a little bit of Bespin Cloud City from The Empire Strikes Back. That kind of is what I'm thinking of, because it works for Star Wars, just maybe not so much for this one. But that's the only real thing out of this otherwise decent episode that's like kind of a little weird. That's what I'll say. And then I do like that this was funny as I'm watching it with my wife too, and she said the same thing, that when they can't pay for their food, and then as they're not looking, Quinn steals a French fry. I just thought that was so funny.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's very Aladdin of him. I was waiting for the montage, the dance music scene with the, that would have been really good. But that's actually, I mean, there are a lot of places now. I know that this was back in 1996, and at that point you could pay cash for anything anywhere. But there are a lot of places now that are cashless, especially post COVID. So that's one of those things that they kind of accidentally predicted the future a little bit on that, maybe.
That's right. Yeah, that's true. And this is where we see Wade show up, right? And can I just say that I think that she's like the perfect casting choice for Wade's sister. I think so.
Until Mike went through the guest stars, I legitimately thought they casted her sister.
Oh, really?
Wow.
I was convinced. I was like, oh, they just got her sister to play the role, like how Rembrandt has a twin brother that occasionally doubles for him. I was just like, dang, they got everybody's family working in this thing.
Jerry O'Connell's got a brother too that they put in the show. And with Chase Masterson, I just think it's interesting how twice now she's had roles where she starts off in this very capitalist heavy society, like, because even with Lita on Star Trek, she's with the Ferengis, and then turns out the way that she turns out. So it's, which is not a lot, but it's weird it's happened twice, that those are the two like things she's done in sci-fi.
They show up and Wade's expecting them to know who she is, and she quickly realizes they don't recognize her, which it's like, oh, what happened to Wade on this world? Was she just never born?
Apparently
we get that later too.
Yeah.
And then I guess this is where they sign up for jobs, and they're told they get $200 a week, $100 has to be spent on housing, $80 has to be spent anywhere else, so they only get $20 for savings. It's like, wow, not only over the top consumerism, but your boss has put you into a corporate dictatorship for the rest of your life, essentially.
That would never happen in San Francisco.
It's working exactly as designed. And I will say that the jobs that they get as elves is really the Christmas present to us as the viewers, because that was one of my favorite things, is seeing them dressed up as elves, and then the anti-capitalist Santa Claus that we get in Arturo.
Mhm.
Just that was probably my favorite part of the episode. It was so
He
good.
was Santa Claus.
Santa Claus.
I might as well.
Communist Santa.
I might as well skip ahead to that. That what else I find hilarious is him dressed up as Santa. Because are we really going to get a Christmas episode? And they were not going to find an excuse to dress John Rhys Davies up as jolly old Saint Nick. I
That's
mean,
probably
Also,
why they
right
wrote the
before
episode.
yeah.
Right before that is when they're on the escalator and Wade starts talking about how Quinn's like, well, you just want to be down there so that you can have a normal Christmas with your dad and your sister. And she's like, I'm never going to see my family again, Quinn. And she like totally gives up hope. But as we know, at the end of season 3, she does get back to her home world. So she's just being pessimistic.
Right.
Yeah, she starts kind of the
Right.
what a Rembrandt used to do was like, when are we getting home? It's all your fault.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
But
Would
she
you
said,
think
when
there
are we
would be
getting home? This year, next year? Tell me
Mhm.
when. She
Yeah,
gets
yeah.
very like, yeah, very very emotional about it, but
Mm-hmm.
rightfully so.
Yeah. Yeah.
She's finally found her family again, and only half of them are there. So
Yeah. Oh, that's right. So
Mhm.
I mean, she is gonna get home. So that's yeah. I mean, spoiler. I mean, people who are watching this, I think, know that like they've also seen the show. So we're not like generally not a spoiler free, but I'm sure there are some people maybe that haven't seen it. But anyway,
the only
we'll
person
get
that
to
just got spoiled is one that's on the show right now, so it's fine.
No, at the end of season 3 that we
well,
just
they
finished,
show at the end
Yeah.
that
her and Rembrandt
yeah.
go
Yeah.
home.
Yes.
Mhm.
Yeah.
No,
Mhm.
we're not saying anything more beyond that. So
Yeah, no, it's
No.
fine.
we
Although-
assume they get home.
Mhm.
Mm-hmm.
I was cracking up at Rembrandt's new lyrics for the Christmas carols, where he was
That
putting
was very funny.
yeah.
I was
That
trying to
was
remember what it was. It was something. Let me buy my wife a diamond ring. What was that?
Yeah.
I forget.
Yeah.
Rembrandt's so smooth.
Yeah.
Mhm.
I only did the one watch, Damon. I know you watched it twice, but
Yeah.
I've definitely got to get a second watch in at some point and write
Yeah,
some of these things down, because
Yeah.
it was
Mhm.
there were some good nuggets in this one.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah. Mhm.
Like when the kid's on Arturo's lap, and Arturo is lecturing him on how to be not so consumeristic, or whatever the word would be, and the
Yeah.
kid's like, what a buzzkill.
Mhm.
I love the way they shot that was so sick, because when the greedy kid is on his lap, they give it this like crazy Dutch angle. Like this
Mhm.
kid is a monster, but he's like, I just want a baseball bat, and Arturo's like, stop asking for stuff so much. It was
Mhm.
Yeah.
He's like, how about science? Do you want some science for Christmas?
Yeah.
Yeah, science
Yeah, I
kit.
know.
Yeah, chemistry set, maybe it was.
Yeah.
Chemistry
Yeah.
set. Yeah.
Something like that. Yeah.
Yeah, that was a great scene.
Mhm.
Yeah, I mean, we're getting into it. I wasn't sure where exactly to put it in, but like, this is the whole like social commentary on commercialism and the fact that we spend more money than we can afford because we have to attain a line of credit, which we can never pay off because we're always in eternal debt. So it's like, and that never made sense to me at all. And it's like, that's part of the adulting thing that I'm just like, why do we do this? I don't get it.
Mhm.
And the fact that like basically you're slaves to like it's kind of like like all the money that they're spending, it's like that's what we're paying on the taxes. Like, what do we have left after taxes? It's like that's exactly
Mhm.
what this all is. It's
Damon, you might understand this, but how many hundreds of dollars did you pay in taxes when the government was literally shut down?
yeah, I
Why
know.
are we paying for taxes when you're literally not doing any of it?
I know.
Sorry, that again, I feel bad. We unnecessarily political.
It's okay. We're
Again,
trying to get
50-year mortgages.
Yeah,
That's a great idea, right?
I know. It's okay. We're all on the same side, so no worries there. I think people know this about us by now, Mike. So
Yep.
Well, if they listen to us, I'm sure they
Right.
picked up a little bit.
Yeah, I'm sure.
Ashley calls for the end of the corporate oligarchy every episode at the end. She goes, "Thank you for listening. Down with the corporate oligarchy."
Yeah.
Very passionate. So yes.
Mhm.
Yeah, but that's the American dream, right? Is you have to go into
Yep.
debt and then pay it down and then go into debt and then try and pay it down, but
Yep.
it's this never ending cycle. So yeah.
Mhm.
And they own us,
Yeah.
and so we're even past death. It's like, we don't care. You're dead. Still pay us.
And I love how Gimli immediately gets into that and he starts railing against how all this corporateness and this greed is just festering in society. But he's wearing the Santa costume. And then Remy has to come through and go, like, there is a power in being Santa. Like, you can get through to these kids and make a difference if you teach them correctly. And for like kind of a trite back and forth that it could be, there again, I was overly emotional for my own reasons, but I felt like a real power of Santa moment where I was like, oh yeah, the idea of like being a good person and doing the right things can actually benefit and further society, not because I want a bike, but because I want to be better to my fellow man. I thought that was kind of cool.
Yeah.
And it's like he's stuck in this position now that sucks that he doesn't want to be in, where he's going to have to play Santa and he's like, this is stupid, I don't want to do this. But he makes the one difference to that one kid, and then from there it kind of outgrows a little bit more and a little bit more. So it's like he does what he can with what he has to try and arm the children, to teach the children a little bit more,
Teach your
because
children
they're the
well.
ones that this is all geared toward. They even say at one point, like, do not stand between the children and the monitors, because the commercials are aimed towards the children, which is exactly how it is here too.
Yeah, that's
So,
right. Yeah.
yep.
Don't take that iPad out of his hands, or I swear to
Right.
God.
All of them are iPad children, whether they
Oh.
have iPads or not.
Yeah, my kid is 5. He's already like, we got to watch what he's like watching, because man, he can find, and he's like able to find stuff on there too. I'm like, how did you find that video? Like, I don't even know how you found that. You're just learning how to read.
They just know. They're born
They
knowing.
just know. Yeah. With great
And I do
power
like
comes
that
great responsibility.
Yes. I like that the greedy kid did we just watched the Goonies last night at my house, and
Nice.
I like how the greedy kid did the chunk thing from the Goonies, where he just runs up to him and lists off everything he ever did wrong, kind of like
Oh
Chunk
yeah,
did too.
that's funny.
And then they noise like this. Right.
It was so good. So yeah, it reminded me of that, which was funny.
All right, you got a few things to say, Mike, so you keep going.
Yeah, no, this is good. I don't want to interrupt the conversation.
Oh yeah,
We're
no,
flowing.
just yeah.
Well, I mean, it is pretty wild how people are getting like sucked into working in this place in the first place. I guess, a little bit along when I guess Arturo finds Carol, the mother, with her cleaning cart. She explains that she has to work until her debt is paid off, and the bracelets keep you in your zone. So that explains the guy we saw earlier who was trying to leave, getting zapped by his watch. But I don't know exactly when this happens, but Quinn comes back. He was an elf, and now he seems to be middle management in a very short period of time. What exactly happened in Kelly's office?
Right.
Yeah, Kelly was like, "You're too cute to be an elf.
Yeah,
Let's get you into a influencer spot, or turn him into a lobbyist."
That wasn't awkward with Wade watching too. It was like,
yeah,
it looked like they were.
Wade never said anything.
Yeah, we talk about this almost every episode, but the way this show just cucks Wade over and over is so disgusting. She is so obviously in love with Q, and then Quinn, and then she has to watch him kiss every girl on every planet, and just sit in the back like, It's so
It's very Troy and Riker during Star Trek, if you think about it, like Riker doing his
Oh,
thing,
wow.
and then
Yeah.
kind of the
Mhm.
same thing. But she also
little bit.
she just ran back into her family that she didn't know if she's ever going to see him again. She realized she doesn't exist on this planet, and then she looks to her crush that she's there with, who's also her best friend, and he's like making googly eyes at her sister. And I
Mhm.
felt bad for Wade. I was like, oh, yeah,
Wade gets a raw end every time.
yeah, they did her dirty on
Yeah.
that one.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. We've talked about that they always never really gave her a lot to do either, and like that's why it's good that she actually had some like character development in this. It was like refreshing.
Yeah.
She
Mhm.
had to show off her computer skills a little bit later too. That was nice.
That was
Right.
cool.
Right. Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah. That was nice to see that come back too. We didn't get a lot of that either lately.
No.
Mhm.
Yeah, most of the time it's just she likes crystals.
Uh-huh.
Well, it was kind of sweet though. We're moving on to when she goes to have dinner with her father.
Mhm.
And you talk about emotions there, Joe. I didn't cry, but I did choke up a bit when she hears the story about how her mother of this earth died giving birth to what would have been her double.
To her.
So
The first time we watched this episode, I don't think I did anything other than make jokes about how her dad was like creeping on her and being like a little like, let me buy you dinner or whatever.
Mhm.
This go around, I had the complete opposite feeling where I was like, no, he feels like a familial connection with her.
yeah,
And he's literally just reaching out for any kind of like warmth because his daughter of this world has gotten so cold that
Yeah.
he is seeing something in her. But the first time I watched it, I was like, is he trying to like
I see it. Yeah.
yeah.
Mhm.
Mhm.
Yeah. Well, I mean,
so I'm
even
glad I
like,
rewatched it. Thanks, guys.
yeah, thanks for that.
Mhm.
But when he's talking to her and he was just like, "Oh, can I make you a home cooked meal?" after her cafe food falls on the floor,
That
and
was funny.
he was like, "I'm
Yeah.
known for my Texas chili," and just like the look on her face after she's homesick, and now it's even more compounded because of all the things we just talked about, and she hears the Texas chili. It's like everyone, I think, has that memory of something that their parents would make that is like
Yeah.
the comfort food. That's like the
Mhm.
thing. And
Yeah.
it sounds like that was his. And so for her to have that, I'm surprised she didn't just start bawling on the spot. Like, I don't know how she
Yeah.
didn't cry this episode, honestly. With everything
Oh,
that was
man.
going on, I don't know how she did not
Yeah.
cry.
Any
Yeah.
parallel universe, if my mom offers me her lasagna, I am bawling.
Yeah.
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 Yeah. For my mom, it would be probably the meatballs that she used to make. Yeah. Yeah. Definitely.
I liked how I forget how he got the list. Did Wade get that for him? The list of 42 carols who live and
That
work
was
in the wall.
That was
Quinn
Quinn.
did when he got
Quinn,
his
Quinn
new
got it. Yeah. Okay.
suit.
And he didn't get any luck till the 38th try. I just imagine him spending his whole evening trying to locate this woman. But then I also just realized now that she's a Christmas Carol.
Yeah,
Oh my
she
God.
is.
Wow.
That's the only reason you would need 42 of them.
Mhm.
You know what I mean? Christmas Planet, of course, every other woman's named Carol.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah. Mhm.
The rest of them are named Mary or something.
Right.
Was I the only one when I heard the 42 thinking of this is the secret of the universe? The number
Nope,
42.
I did
Here's
too.
Rogers
Okay.
Guide. I
The light
totally
Yep.
universe and everything.
Immediately. Oh.
constant. Yeah.
Mhm.
Mm-hmm.
I also
So is this
like that during this time Remy gets like super into commercials. Like he's
Right.
just staring at them. He loves them so much. That's like his favorite thing. Because in a lot of the episodes they watch TV. Like that's kind of how they find out what's going on in
That's
the
true.
world that
We
they're
haven't.
in.
That's right. We haven't gotten a
And
lot
this
of that
time he's all
either.
about
Yeah.
commercials. Yeah.
Right.
So
Mm-hmm.
which should have been a hint. I didn't pick up on it until later. Should have been a hint, but I was just like, wow, he's really all about commercials, and that's very not like anyone during that time, because when commercials would come on, that's when you leave. Like you go to the bathroom, you get
Right.
a drink or whatever back in the day when we had commercials. So
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, kids. We used to have commercials when we were watching stuff.
Well,
Right.
I'll jump in here. This is completely off topic, but I've been having this discussion a lot lately. we have commercial. Like I watched this on Peacock, and I'm sure
Okay.
you can pay for an advanced version of Peacock where you don't get commercials. But I had commercials throughout this episode. Even on Amazon, I get commercials. The peak of TV turns out it was actually DVR and TiVo. That was peak TV because now we are paying the same amount for the same amount of, or we're paying more for the same amount of content, and we're getting commercials again. When the binge model first came out, it was like, ha, we figured it out, and now they've reverted,
Yeah.
and we are back to paying more for what cable was less than what cable was. It's
They reinvented cable.
DVR and TiVo was peak TV.
Yeah. This is what I've been telling my wife too. We have all these subscriptions to stuff, and she's like, "Why do we have all these commercials?" Like, because they needed to find a way to get it, like, because that's something that they all lost. They're trying to get it back, and now you need to pay for this one. You need to pay for that one.
It's almost like they're trying to subliminally control us through the commercials.
Right.
Oh no.
Like all we are is consumers that are only good for consuming. What is
right? So
I feel like we all need to go watch They Live after this. Just really.
So this is where, though, he talks to Carol, and then is this where he talks about trying to get the baby back, and he brings up the abandonment issues about where he lost most of his family during the war, which I loved. Like we talked about before, there was like a really like heartfelt moment there. I just couldn't help but think like it was kind of convenient that the alternate history of this Earth lines up with that there is a World War II, because she could have easily just said, it's like, what the heck are you talking about? What war? So
Right.
I mean, but then we wouldn't have had that moment. But still, those are things that I think about sometimes. Just,
He goes, "Oh, World War II is just a kid I grew up with."
Right.
Who's Charlie Brown? Yeah.
But he says that Christmas is a time for miracles and faith, and then he kisses her on the forehead, and I'm like,
Yeah.
why would you just be like this person that I just met? Because they're literally on this planet for 2 days, and they still have a ways to go. So they've only been on here for like a day, maybe.
Yeah.
And he's just like, yes, I'm going to kiss this grown woman on the forehead and give her a hug. I'm like, why?
It's because he's the real Santa, Ashley. It wasn't
Obviously.
sexual. He's Santa.
Not even in a sexual way. It didn't seem like that at all. It was just very much like if anyone, for any reason, kissed me on the forehead that I had known for a day, they're getting karate chopped in the throat. Like, that's just not
Santa,
a thing that
who I've never met, kissed me on the forehead, I would feel very fortunate.
Yeah. Well, he wasn't wearing his Santa suit, was he?
No.
Yeah.
No,
if he's wearing the Santa suit, that makes it worse, honestly.
Miracle on 34th Street rules. If he's Santa, whether he's in the costume or not.
He's all, yep.
Yeah.
Well, Damon, I don't know if this is just me making up my own headcanon, but I somehow got the impression that the over consumeristic kind of part of the society was only a couple decades old. So I think it might stand to reason that World War II still would have taken place on this planet, but we didn't get that. We didn't get that divergent point.
Yeah. Right.
Which again is one of the biggest knocks against the episode for me. But I thought it was wonderful to actually have some backstory for Arturo. We don't have a whole lot. And the way he told it, he was very even keeled about it, but it was still still another one for getting a little choked up, how he talked about his father making that car and giving it to him for Christmas, and that he carved out of wood.
And for his character being so gruff, it does kind of make sense that he was raised without a mom and by a World War II vet. It makes sense why he's so serious and kind of gruff.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah. Didn't it come up once, Mike, about or do you guys remember too? Like, didn't Arturo supposedly have a son that he forgot about too, or it was I think what was it we talked about, Mike? Was it Into the Mystic with she
said the medium said something about a son that you abandoned or something to that effect.
Because Quinn
Or
reminds you
son
of the son that you abandoned or something like that. And then
Yeah,
he never said yes or no, just that like
yeah.
it
Yeah,
seemed
I
to
can't
yeah.
remember
imply
exactly, but wasn't that on an alternate Earth where his wife, he like meets her? I could be wrong. I know there's
yeah,
an
there's a few,
alternate Earth where his wife is there and they don't have a good relationship on that planet, and he's trying to
right.
reconnect
Yeah.
with
Yes.
her, but yeah.
Yeah, it might have even been either before or after that. It was at some point early on in the show too, where I think it was that one where it was like the Wizard of Oz type episode. It was like the one that
Yeah.
opened up season 2. Yeah, and I think it was mentioned something about a son that he yeah, I don't remember exactly, but that's interesting as well
Yeah.
if that's
I'll have
true.
to go
That
back
yeah.
and rewatch our review and see what we said about it.
Yeah. Mhm. Yeah, and I said it before too. It was really nice seeing Wade's computer hacking skills come back, which we haven't seen a lot of. We actually did see it in The Fire Within, right, Mike? Like, which
Yeah,
is like
there was a
actually
bit
one
in the
with Fire.
fire with him.
Yeah,
Yeah.
which is I don't even want to think about that episode again. But it was nice to get that back. It's I don't think we're gonna get much of that even for the rest of the season. I don't remember. Oh no, maybe the Exodus. Probably she was doing all the computer stuff there with the. Yeah, that's probably okay. I take it back. We will see it again.
All right.
But she should be doing it like every episode because that was the thing at the beginning that they were
Right.
like, oh, she's the tech lady,
Yeah,
and
yeah.
they don't use that much at all.
I think you
Yeah.
can finish up and then we'll chime in with stuff, Mike. So.
Well, I guess Wade tries to convince Kelly she is who she says she is. That I had a little problem with where she was talking about where their father hid the presents when Kelly was 9. Like, would that really still have happened the same way if without Wade and their mother being part of the family? Maybe, but it just doesn't seem plausible to me. They could have used something that happened earlier in their lives that Kelly would have remembered. But
In that same vein, she goes, and you kiss this boy at this time, and she goes, that kid ran away when I tried to kiss him. It was like, okay, well, that one's different, so that's good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But it was enough to give her that doubt. Like 10 seconds. We got 10 seconds. She ran over. I mean, that was like, talk about getting it close.
Yeah.
Whole thing going on.
And did they ever mention, this is totally aside, but when they moved to live, like how long they'd been living in this
I don't think so.
in this place? No.
It was after the mom passed away.
Right, which was when in childbirth with Wade, but we don't know if that was right afterwards or if it was 10 years later.
Wade is like in her early 20s at least, right? I mean, we've tried to figure
she was
this.
like 22 when they started sliding, I think, or 22, 23.
Yeah.
Which, fun fact, Chase Masterson is actually younger than Sabrina Lloyd. So even though she was playing her older sister, he's actually younger than her. So, yeah.
Cool.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. So what is it? Yeah. So what is this here that happens at the end? And then it's just like they get the disc. Oh, that's what it was we're watching this with my wife and she's like she's got all the data on a floppy disk. Like mommy, daddy, what is that she's holding? This was called a floppy disk.
They 3D printed the save icon from the computer.
Yeah.
And it stores all the information on terabytes of computer data.
Yeah.
It's all right here. Yeah.
Maybe it was like 4 to run Oregon Trail.
I know.
It is running and he punches him out. It's like, it is better to give than to receive.
Yeah. Which I don't know. I saw somewhere someone was arguing that it would have been very out of character for Quinn to have punched him.
Quinn
What do
punches
you guys
dudes all
think
the
of
time.
that?
Yeah, season
Yeah.
3, Quinn became Action Man, so
Action Quinn.
If
yeah.
he's not smooching, he's punching.
Right.
This is a smooching episode. He's punching somebody.
Two things that he knows like the back of his hand, and that's smooching. That's punching. And one thing that I did like, I'm in real life, Ashley, is I'm terrified of birds. I hate birds so much, and they hate me too, so it's fine. But when they're doing the breakdown of the 12 Days of Christmas, and he's just like, there's so many birds, there'd be feathers everywhere. I was like, you know what? That is a dumb song. And I also hate that song. So there's so many birds. There's way too many birds in that song. I would be very unhappy.
I liked when they had the floppy disk and they're like, we took all the information, you're going down. Also, we erased everyone's debt. It was kind of like the end of Fight Club.
Yes.
But like a holiday version of it.
Yes.
I liked that. I thought that was cool.
Yeah, so they proved that they were using subliminal messaging, that Mr. Teddy Bear guy.
Yeah. Yeah, we really didn't talk about that. The subliminal messaging that's like, Rembrandt got caught by it, and how did they figure that out? It was like the different layers of the. I don't know how exactly they figured that out, but
it was pretty. It wasn't very hidden. It was like round circles pulsating towards the camera. And they would say like in the background, just like bye.
Yeah.
Stuff. It was. Yeah, it was pretty.
Love equals buy equals love. So it's very much like love language is gift giving to everybody.
Right.
Yeah.
So if you love someone, buy them stuff.
Which is true, Ashley.
Y'all just saying. True. It was very Serenity. I don't know if you've seen the movie Serenity, the Firefly universe. So at least they didn't get into a fight and kill everybody there. Like they didn't do the Miranda thing and all of a sudden it just like woke up like the sleeper. So yeah, at least there was that.
Right.
That would have been a weird way to end a Christmas episode, probably.
Yeah, I've said it before. It's sort of off topic, but like it's very hard to I feel screw up a holiday episode of any show. I'm sure that somebody's done it somewhere. I just don't know. What did you guys think about how it all ended though with like not telling? Because I mean, she's convinced. Kelly's convinced at the end, but she's like just tell him after I've left. Because I don't want to break his heart again. Like, was that a good call?
He already lost her once.
Yeah, because he's gonna find out. Is that a good call, or should he have? I don't know. I'm wondering about that.
If he was going to find out, because Kelly was going to tell him afterwards, because she was like, tell him after I'm gone. Like that would have been more for her than for him, because to be able to like hug her and be like, this is my daughter, is very different from hugging this woman who looks like my dead wife when she was young, so I think that would have been a really good moment for him to be able to like actually embrace his daughter, knowing it was his daughter, kind of different universe daughter, that like I don't know why she wanted to wait. I don't understand that.
I personally liked it because we didn't have to get into the explaining. We just had a nice, like, here's Christmas dinner where Arturo is holding a baby, Rembrandt singing Silent Night, the crew is together, Carol is there, Wade's family is there, whether her dad knows or not. You just had this nice peaceful moment, which, like you were talking about, Damon, with Christmas episodes. At the end, that's what you want. You want the nice, wholesome family Christmas moment, where it is just the main family together, not needing to explain a lot, just being together. So I kind of liked it for that, because if she told him like, oh, by the way, I'm your daughter from a different dimension and we go sliding or whatever, then they're in the corner talking their own thing while Remy's like, can I just finish my song? So
that's a good point. Yeah.
I mean, her and Kelly were kind of off talking about it on their own anyway. So
it was
it's
too
like,
much.
There's no reason they couldn't have brought. Yeah, it was too much. They shouldn't have done that.
Shouldn't have. You're interrupting this. Just enjoy the moment.
And then the picture that they took, I'm like, why didn't she take 2 pictures and give one to Wade? That's what I didn't understand. Is I'm like,
I
you
agree.
have a Polaroid camera, you immediately print out the picture, and you keep it.
I thought Gimli was gonna yank it before he left because that also has him and the baby and Carol and stuff. I thought he was gonna be like, "Thank you."
Yep.
Which, by the way, one of the things that I've missed most about Arturo is watching him slide. Man,
so good.
John Rhys Davies giving his best jump onto an inflated mat off screen.
Yeah,
I miss
it so much. He's just like,
yeah.
God, I
His
miss
whole
that.
heart, just 100%. He gives all of it, just sends it. So good.
Where's Remy landing without Professor Gimli in the slide? Because forever, it was always Remy just landed on Professor Gimli.
Right, right. Yeah. All right. Anything else we forgot to talk about, or I think we. Right?
No, we probably extended this on way too long for you guys. I'm sure.
Oh, no,
I'm sure. This is longer than the actual episode. I'm sorry.
Yeah. This is our usual
podcast go.
Yeah, this is our usual length anyway. So, all right,
cool.
So you got a goof, Mike.
Yeah, the goof. When they first arrive at the Sky High Plaza, there's a voice on the PA system saying it's 2 shopping days till Christmas, and then the next day, it's saying 2 shopping days until Christmas.
Okay.
Wow. Okay.
It's always 2 shopping days away from Christmas on that planet because they want to keep you perpetually buying.
Yeah.
Perpetuity.
Well, they had to pay for the nice suit for Quinn
So
to make
add
him
another
look
day.
good. So they couldn't afford to record that twice.
This year it's 26. Just go for it.
Right. Yep. It's been moved.
Yeah, there were some. I forgot. We mentioned some of the lines, but you said that too, Mike. That it's like one of your
the one
lines.
memorable line I remembered to write down was Kelly says, "Who's Charlie Brown?" Quinn, this kid I grew up with.
And I grew up with.
I love that line. That was great.
Yeah. And I did
did
as
you
I
have
said
any
with
others that we
Arturo.
haven't mentioned?
Well, as I said before, it was Arturo saying, tis what did he say? Tis better to give than to receive when he gets punched out. That's a good one. And all the stuff that he was saying. Yeah.
And Ashley mentioned there's going to be too many feathers in that house.
Yeah.
A man would be sneezing all day long or whatever. That was very good.
And also the Christmas is about cash flow. And I was like,
yeah. All right. So just in terms of, since this is like a Christmas thing, how would you all compare this to other Christmas like episodes or movies that are out there? Like, you guys have favorites that you think are better, worse than this, or? I mean, I can start by saying, like, you and me, Mike, are probably thinking the same thing, right? Like, in terms of Quantum Leap, like we probably compare this to like Quantum Leap did a pretty good one. I think I'd still say the Quantum Leap one was better than this, just because of the whole Christmas Carol, Scrooging him in the past, present, and future, and I still think it was a good episode, though.
So real quick, I've noticed you guys have mentioned Quantum Leap a couple times. I love Quantum Leap, and for years I was like, why have they not done a remake of Quantum Leap? Until they did a remake of Quantum Leap. Do you guys feel that way?
Well, we started doing. Yeah. Well, we started before we did Sliders. We were doing that whole thing. That's how we started doing this. It was just me and Mike, and and my wife started doing it. And we had our friend Brian, who he runs the Quantum Leap, the fan site. So, and he kind of did it like irregularly first, and he joined us like regularly. And then our other friend MJ joined us for like the second season. So we I mean, I don't know how you feel in hindsight, Mike. I mean, we liked the show. I think we did like it. We had problems with it, I think. Yeah, the new one. Yeah.
I didn't actually give it a good fair shot, but me and Ashley have been calling for a reboot to Sliders since we first started. And then once I saw the reboot for Quantum Leap, I was like, this isn't going to be any good, and I never actually started it. So maybe I'll give it a chance because you guys recommend it. So
Yeah, it had its issues, but on the whole, it was a good reimagining, I guess. It's a continuation in the same universe, but yeah, maybe because we're such diehards for the original series.
What I will
But-
say is I don't think it did enough to connect to the original. They tried
Yeah.
to. They were kind of limited with what they were kind of limited with the fact that Scott Bakula didn't want to come back, and
Yeah.
I don't know what that was about anyway. But speaking of Sliders reboots, have you guys seen that they John and Jerry and Clement were going on the convention circuit trying to bring back, they're trying to talk
I
about.
did.
Yeah. So who knows?
And I feel like what we've talked about, me and Ashley, in the past, and I wouldn't have a problem if it tied back a little bit, but I want a complete start fresh, very gritty, very hardcore reboot of the show where like you start off with a team of 4 and by the end of the first season you have a completely different 3 other than like maybe 1. Like I want it, like I want people to miss the slide. You know what I mean? Like I want there to be real stakes. I want it to feel like Game of Thrones where like you're like at any moment one of these people could just not make it off a fire planet.
No
You
one's
know?
safe.
Yeah.
It's like the ship of Theseus with the Sliders crew.
Yes. Just insane. I want every planet to just have like every planet we go on the original Sliders, there's some form of stakes. But you go, well, there's not really anything crazy stake wise. I want it to feel like every planet there's stakes, except for a few here and there that are like a Christmas episode that is a little more lighthearted. When you were talking about Christmas episodes, this year I went through all of Supernatural for the first time. I don't know if you guys have ever seen that.
I've never seen it, but I've heard. I mean,
I didn't think I was gonna like it. It's not something that was up my alley necessarily, and then it became one of my favorite shows of all time in like a month. And they have a Christmas special that is among my favorites of any show. And it has some stakes, but it really feels like more of a light exploration of the characters getting a moment to breathe. I think that's cool, but I feel like at any moment you can go like, this person's gonna die, and like that's pretty normal, you know?
I mean, that's probably how it would
Ashley,
be
what
now.
do you? Yeah.
What?
What do you feel about Christmas specials? You got any Christmas specials you like?
I was getting in a fight with my studio lighting, so I apologize. It won, so I'm sorry. As far as Christmas specials on TV shows, I was trying to come up with one, and I couldn't think of any that were a comparison to this. Like I was trying to think of it, and I couldn't really come up with any that I felt were.
Christmas.
Pardon?
Urkel Saves Christmas.
Urkel Saves Christmas. The Family Matters Christmas.
Oh, you know what? It's just so similar. I thought it was the same thing. I didn't even notice that they were 2 different things. Like, yeah. So I think they should have had more vents so they could do Die Hard. That would have been great.
Oh, yeah.
Instead of Nakatomi Plaza, it's the Sky Mall. You know, I think they could have done something with that.
Yeah, it was just like in general how you thought that this stacked up to like other Christmas things that like you've seen, like is this pretty good, or have we seen better? And
overall, I did think it was good for Christmas because of the fact that it had messaging that I agreed with instead of some of the other ways that Christmas shows and movies have gone. So I did like that. I liked the but it also made it feel a little less Christmassy, I guess, because they didn't lean into the like gifts and things like that. So
Until that last scene, I feel like it was pretty kind
yes.
of on the fence for me as well. But that last scene where Remy's singing Silent Night and they're all just enjoying each other's company, I feel like that's what you really want in a Christmas episode. So I feel like that one kind of hit home for that reason. But yeah, there's so many great Christmas specials that I don't know if it would be in my top 5, but it would probably be in my top 10 because I love the show.
Yeah. Okay. All right.
Yeah, I did like that moment of them all gathering together around the table and they're like putting the food out and singing and all of that.
And
that
there's
was
a
definitely good.
baby.
And there's a baby.
All right. Well, I guess we're wrapping it up. I mean, anything you guys. So, I mean, Christmas. Anything you guys want this holiday season, or that anything you feel like sharing, or you talked a little bit about what you wanted from the Sliders reboot, but
yeah,
I definitely know what I want from the Sliders reboot, and it's dark and gritty.
Yeah,
and way too violent. But you know what? I would love for Christmas is for me and Ashley to be able to get an episode in person before Christmas. We'll
just
see if we
start
can make it
season
happen.
4. We'll try. We'll see what we can do.
Yeah, we can start season 4 before the end of the year. That would be awesome.
Yeah.
But we'll see what happens.
It doesn't feel like the Christmas season because it was 87 degrees today. Like it's.
I know. I'm sweating so bad in this sweater.
I know. I was like, that was a bold strategy. Bold move there, Ganjemi, to put a sweater on.
I'm in Florida. Believe it or not, we have like a cold. Like it was actually cold yesterday. Like for Florida, it was cold. Yeah, we were wearing long sleeve shirts and jackets. Yeah.
Yeah, it's supposed to be in the 60s next week, and I'm super excited about that. That to me is like when it's consistently in the 60s and 70s, that's fall. Like it's still in the 80s here, and that's stupid. But yeah, as far as what I want for Christmas, I honestly I don't know. I want I'm like there's not a thing that I want. I just want like my family. Things are calming down for my family right now, which is really good because it's been a hectic couple years now. So I'm just really happy that it seems to be just chilling out a little bit for everybody. That's good.
Yeah. All right, it was just something I figured I'd ask. Christmas time.
I figured Ashley was going to go, release the Epstein files.
I'm trying not to. You. If it was us recording, 1,000% I would have an answer like that. But I'm trying to respect.
I want Trump to go away. Yeah, that's not going to happen.
Yes, that's if I had an actual Christmas wish, it would be that.
Yeah.
But yes.
Sorry, people. Yeah, I want him to go away. All right.
Yeah.
You're lucky, Mike. You don't have to deal with what we're dealing with, but
it still affects you all, though. That's the thing is we affect everybody.
Yeah, that's the sad reality.
Yeah.
Yep.
All right. Our final thoughts and
You
rating.
think that now, and then in 2 weeks they're going to be like, "We're building a wall for you too, you snow Mexican."
God. Yeah.
All right. Final thoughts and ratings. That's fine. All right. Final thoughts and ratings. We do silly objects out of 10. So we'll let you guys go first with what you think of this.
You go first. I'm trying to do the song in my head.
I am too.
7.
I think it's
8.
7. 8. Which one?
10
I don't know
being
if this
the
is
best.
right, but I'm going to say 7 maids a milking out of 10 because I don't know if that's what 7 is, but that's what I'm going with because
okay, 7 maids.
no one knows. No one actually knows. They're not going to call me on it.
It's one of the few bird references.
Right. I'm going to go to one of the only non-bird references. 7 maids a milking.
I'm going to go 8 golden rings.
8 golden.
That works.
Oh, Ashley's the lowest. Okay. Then I guess we're going up because I'll go next. 8 subliminal ads out of 10 for me.
Hey.
And I'm going a notch up. 8.5 elf ears out of 10.
Mhm.
Elf
Half an
ears.
elf
That was
ear.
a nice call,
That's
Mike.
awesome.
Good job.
All right, this has been real fun, guys. I was glad that we could
Yeah,
work
this
Yeah.
was a
something
lot of
out.
fun.
Yeah.
Thank you guys so much for having us. This has been really cool. I appreciate it.
And I
Yeah.
didn't cuss once. I just want to put that out there. So
Neither
anyone who
did
listens,
I.
Well, let everybody know where they could find you with the, social media or whatever, where they can find the podcast, all that stuff, or everything.
Ashley takes care of all that. So, Ashley, you go.
Mhm.
so I have a link tree that
Mhm.
is Ashley J. Smith, and that has a link to all of my projects, both current and past. And there is a link to Catch You on the Flip Slide on there as well. Catch You on the Flip Slide with an L, slide,
Mhm.
fun. You can get that anywhere you get your podcasts as well. And we
Right.
don't have an online presence other than that. Joe's on Reddit, and he talks to people in the Sliders subreddit.
Mhm.
Yeah,
And that's
occasionally.
yeah.
Mhm.
You can reach out to me on Facebook, Instagram, or Twitter at JoeGinJemmy25, but I've boycotted all those sites. So if you really want to get to me, you can hit me up on the Sliders subreddit.
Uh-huh.
And that's the only social media I really actually fuck with. So
You got this
I
far,
got one
Joe.
in, Ashley. I got one in.
PG-13, you get one. I like how you're like, you can reach out to me on any of these. I won't read it or respond, but you can reach out to me.
I'm
That's fine.
there. The only thing I've posted on any social media in like a couple years was me and my wife and my dog went as Sam, Dean, and Cass from Supernatural for Halloween, and I put those on Instagram because it was just too damn cute.
That was adorable. Yep.
All right, well, I guess I'm taking us out. So
take us out, Damon.
be sure to hit the like and subscribe button and share this video with other Sliders fans in your life.
Thank you guys very much again. This
yeah.
was really fun.
Yeah, thanks for having us. This was great.
Oh yeah, definitely. Yeah. You share your opinions in the episode comments. We will do a roundup in future videos. Visit our website at fandomentanglement.com, where you can find all of our past videos and links to our social media channels, including YouTube, Facebook, Blue Sky, and Mastodon. And we will be back with other slides of Christmas very soon. Those are a surprise for now. Just keep watching, and hopefully there will be 12 of them. So hopefully, as of the recording of this. Until next time, I'm Damon.
And I'm Mike.
Take yourself
I'm
out.
Ashley.
And I'm Joe.
Hey.
Yeah.
And
All right.
Merry Christmas. Keep on sliding, and Merry Christmas, and all of that.
Merry Christmas.
Yeah, Merry Christmas,
Merry
guys.
Christmas to all, and to all a good slide.
Yes.
Nice. All right. Bye, guys.